Hey guys, so I'm out here today fixing to call the cows up and feed them. I got to put out hay today. I put out hay every probably 3 to 4 days, something like that. I put out 3 bales. So generally we use about 1 bale of hay per day on average. But anyways, fixing to see me call the cows up and we're going to go feed them. And then while they're eating, I'm going to rush and see about going to put out some hay. So that they don't bother me. I'll lock them up and all that so I can put out hay without being bothered. Anyways, that's what we're doing today. Oh. Oh. Mona. Oh. See a little black dot way down there, here off in the ryegrass eating, looks like. Some of them. Well, this is where we feed hay right here. And I'll be back up here in a bit to put out a bales of hay. Because they are running pretty low, looks like. So. Oh. Come on, guys. Oh. Well, guys, we're headed down here to the barn. I called them. They got the memo. They'll figure it out. And like they always do, and come on around to the barn. And I'll keep calling when we get to the barn and put out the feed and wait for them. I usually feed the cats too that we have as well when I'm at the barn. Generally, we used to feed them close to the house, and that was a big no-no. And we started feeding the barn. That keeps most of them at the barn because they are barn cats, and they do good for keeping rats away from the feed and stuff like that. So let's go down here to the barn, and I'll show you what kind of feed we use. Well, everybody, I come down to the barn, and look who's already at the barn. This is Nelly, our donkey. We got her probably 3-4 months ago. Anyways, I think she's been down here in the barn since we fed last night. I'm not sure. Anyways, everybody say hey, Nelly. Nelly, say hey. Anyways, let me get her out of here, and then I'll show y'all what we feed her cows. She also eats some of it as well. Well, anyways, guys, we got her put out there. So, we got Nelly put out there. She's probably going to want to come right back in here when the cows get up here and turn them in to eat. Oh. I don't know if you can hear them off in the distance or not. Oh. This is just kind of a call my uncle used, and I learned it from him, and I'm pretty used to it. It's I guess a interesting call. I've heard several old farmers who use something similar to this. That right, Nelly? She just wants food. She acts like she's starving. Anyways, let me show you what we feed our cows. And so we don't have the highest quality hay this winter, so I have to supplement with grain, which is protein, because our hay this year, because of the drought and things, and we had to buy some hay, is not very high protein at all. It's poor quality, let's put it that way. So if we step up in here, this is what I call the feed room. It's kind of a mess right now, but give me a second and I'll get all that. Ignore Nelly, she's braying like a typical donkey, but anyway, she's hungry. So this feed here comes from Southern Seed and Feed in Macon, Mississippi. It's what they call a 14% cattle grower. It's just a bunch of grain byproducts, cracked corn, and other things also. So we feed about 100 pounds a day in the wintertime to our cows. So I feed probably 25 pounds to 30 to the calves, and then the rest to the cows. So guys, it's raining a pretty good bit, so I'm going to keep y'all in there where it's nice and dry, and y'all can watch me put out 2 troughs for the feed. But I'll try to put, I do 3 troughs, and I'll try to put half sack in each trough. Okay guys, so I got the feed put out. This is kind of what the feed looks like. It's just cracked corn and other grain byproducts and things like that. It's still raining and wet out here. So let's turn the cows in, because I bet they're hungry. This is our bull we call Cupid right there. He got that nickname because he's about to be 3 years old, I do believe. His nickname, he was born on Valentine's Day. So his birthday's this week. All right, guys, come on. As you can see, they're all hungry. There are a couple older cats that get in here. Can't really do nothing about that. They just come in here and eat. Then we have our calves. They're ready to eat as well. All right, we got all the cows and calves situated. It's still raining, but we got one standing in the trough, of course. This is our group of calves from last late summer, early fall. Not exactly the prime time to have them, but anyways, we're gonna walk out right here and go put out some hay for them. Let's see if she'll crank. This thing's old and wore out, about like me. Oh. Let's see here. Give it a second. Alright, apparently I'm gonna have to jump it off. Had to give it a little encouragement, you know what I mean? It's not good to use this on them, but it works. Alright guys, now we got it cranked and everything's ready. Let's go put out some hay for the cows. Very wet, actually. Still raining too. about on this channel. It's just a day in the life of feeding cows,